Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Hi, Sheila. Taking me to the store, huh? Best way to take me there, because I don't like going there. Anyway, hi, Melanie. How are you? Doing well, I hope. I don't have a whole heck of a lot today, so we'll see how it goes. Hi, Katie. Um, I can show you what I did yesterday, which I felt like I didn't do much, but now that I look at it, it was quite a bit. Um, Give me just a second here. Shoot, ouch. I got my summer moon into the center done. All the rows are together. Yay. I'm just waiting for some white on white, which I'm running low on. Hi, Randy. How are you? I hope the fish are biting. Um, Hi, Mona. Good morning. Good morning, Cheryl. You're here today. Wow. Uh, so I did get this together. That was huge. So I got all my, hi, Judy. I got all my rows joined. I'm just waiting for the white on white to do the border. And that top will be done. So that was huge. Um, what else? Oh, we were doing the table runners the other day. So 2 are done, right? I'll show you. So here they are. Here's one. And I kind of just scrapped that border up. Did a stay stitch around the edge so it doesn't, excuse me, pop. So I can get them quilted. So I did 2. And then you guys said, well, you should do one for you, because I was debating not doing it. Well, I did it. So I have 2 more. So I have 3. Good morning, Susan. Good morning, Deb. So 3 of them. And I'm probably just going to do like diagonal line quilting on them. I think, nothing too crazy. So 1 for each of my daughters and 1 for me. So I took your advice and I did it. And which I'm kind of happy I did, because I had all these fall novelty prints, and now all I have left is a little bag of them, which makes me very happy. Use something up, right? Hi, Jess. How are you? Crosshatch would look good. Yeah, I could do that. Something very simple. Nothing crazy. So that's what I'm going to do with those. I'm going to go down today and buy a drop cloth at either Lowe's or Harbor Freight. Probably Harbor Freight, because Lowe's is too big for me. I don't want to meander in there. Harbor Freight's a little smaller. I can run in, run out, right? And use that for the backing, because it's just table runners. I want to try that just for table runners and wall hangings. It's probably cheaper than using fabric, right? So that's the plan with them. Probably do that next couple of days, along with the rest of my borders, because I still have to do borders on that purple quilt too. I get to the borders and I stall for some reason. I think because it's just straight sewing, and it's almost done, right? It doesn't make sense. I never said I made sense. Never. So going back to lurking. Okay, Jess, you have a great day too. Thanks for stopping in. Mm, so that's basically what I've been doing. Oh, and my next leader ender, because that purple quilt, I'll show you. That's how I did the majority of Purple Sky, which was a bounty hunter pattern. I did it leader ender way, with the 4 patches and the half square triangles and the flying geese. So I had to pick. Yeah, muslin would work too. I don't have any. So I do have a couple of wall hangings that I have to do too. So I thought, well, I'll buy a drop cloth and that way I can knock those out. Ice dyeing today. Plus your triangle quilt. Very good. Sounds like fun, Susan. So my new one, I learned from that one because I had so many miscounts and I didn't have enough blocks. And for me, when I do a leader ender, it's better if they're all the same component, right? So I went to Bounty Hunter's site again, and I'll show you what I picked out. I had to pay for it, but I don't care. She gives a free mystery every year, so if I have to buy a pattern from her for $10, you know, that's okay with me. This is called Waterford. Hi, Joe. Yeah, that ice dyeing is interesting. So this is it. Oh, it's all half square triangles for the most part. Some 4 patches, I think. But a majority of it is half square triangles. So that will be a good one to work on over the next year. Leader ender, kind of thing. Um, no, it's not on point. Mm-mm. It's actually one block repeated. Can't give you the dimensions because it's not my pattern, but so that's what it is. Real quick. I didn't give you any dimensions or anything because that would be wrong, but um, that'll take me a year, Melanie, for sure. Maybe not, but I'm guessing. So I think that purple quilt took a little over a year, so we'll see. What else? Not much. That's about all I did. Oh, and I did stitch a bunch of those little half square triangles on the paper, you know, these things for the Unity quilt, which I'm behind. Oh, who figure? Go figure. And I can't wait till I think we're on week like 32, something like that. And the next clue comes out at week 40, which I'm super excited about because when Primitive Gatherings releases that clue, they said we'll kind of know where we're going with the mystery quilt. So that'll be fun. And I'm really excited about that because I've been working on it since January and I'm not sure where it's going. I hope I like it. I'm sure I will, but you know. What else have I got? Not much. Addison's at camp, so I only have Sophia here, which is weird. One kid opposed to two kids. There's no bickering. There's no. It's very quiet, which is very bizarre to me. So we have a couple weeks till school, so we're busy getting ready. Morning, Jim. Hi, Deb. Did I say hi to you? Hi, anyway. Hi, Terry. So that's basically what I've been up to. I was super excited to get an empty project box. And so all of August, I didn't buy a thing unless it was something to finish something, right? So I had to buy the border for that purple quilt. I had to buy white on white because I didn't have enough because I wanted it to be all one around it. I didn't want it scrappy for Summer Moon because the rest of the Summer Moon it's all white on white, but they're all different. So I'm waiting for that to come in so they could put the border on that. But really, I'm trying to think. I bought the purple for the purple quilt. I haven't really bought anything all of August. So, which is really good for me. Who knows what's going to happen in September? But moving these UFOs forward and working on them and getting them to a top point has been very satisfying. Getting those table runners together from a plastic bag full of fabric, that was fun. So I'm just trying to chip away on things. Morning, Jennifer. How are you? Uh, you know what, Terry? You're right. Rain. We have rain too. It rained all night and it's supposed to rain all day today, on and off, which makes my head feel pressure, but we really need it. Really, really need it bad. It's good sewing day, I guess. Right? So for that blue quilt, I started looking for strips, and I have a lot of white on white strips. Is this residue from the hurricane? I don't know. Don't Up here it's not because it's coming from the west. If I look at the radar, I think, I'm pretty sure. So I get to use a lot of these that I had already cut for whatever left over. So I have a lot of them. And then I'm searching through my stash for blues. You don't have a project for today? Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's in the Atlantic, last I knew. Like, gonna hit the Carolinas, I think. Yeah, all Navy. So if it's Navy, it's going in it, right? I particularly like this one. I don't know why. So I think that'll be my leader ender for the next year. Or, on the days when you don't feel like doing a specific pattern, you know, um, I've been working on cutting them. I don't have a lot done, but you know, you can just run these through the machine and not have to think too much. So that's what I've been working on. Riptides. Oh. Hmm. Oh, wow. Yeah. Very dangerous. I don't like hurricanes or tornadoes. 30-foot waves? Oh, my goodness. I haven't watched the news, so. Wow. I have so many projects, I don't know where to start. I'm with you, Mona. I'm contemplating pulling out. I should be quilting them, but I know it's too warm yet for me to do that. Even though I have air, just the thought of all that in my lap and over my shoulder, that's like a late September thing for me through the winter. Um, so I know I have the quilted scarecrow. I have him like sort of in motion. So I really need to pull that out and figure out where I was because I started it last year and then it got to be Christmas time and I put him away. I guess I'm a seasonal sewer. I don't know. So I put him away and I should bring him back out and move him forward a little. Maybe I could get him done by November. Uh maybe. I've had a lot of drowning this week. Really? We're so dry up here, it's not funny. Mainly coastal flooding warnings. Cyclone? Oh, no. Oh, Sheila, scary. Ugh. There you go, Terry. Start a new FPP project. There you go. I don't do many of those. My brain, I know how to do them, but my brain just doesn't work that way. Hi, Gladys. How are you? Nice to see you this morning. Did you get your car all figured out? Feel bad for you. Just bought that thing. Lurk delivery. Okay. Oh, I hope it's something good, Mona. Excuse me. I think the New York Beauty is probably the only way to do FPP, or FPP is the only way to do that to get those precise points. I have 4 blocks, 4 tangled sewn. Yup. And 4 prep for sewing. There you go, Susan. I saw you cutting that out yesterday. I was thinking, is she one of those people that cuts all her stuff out before she sews it? I can't do that. I could, I don't like to. I like to cut a little, sew a little, cut a little more because I don't enjoy cutting. So, pea pads. Pea pads and backing fabric. Well, Mona, that's quite a combo. That's funny. Oh, both needed, I guess, you know. You're working on journals this week, Joe? Awesome. You gonna do a short on them? I don't get into that, but I like to watch you do it. I don't do it myself, I should say. You're running errands before the rain tomorrow. Good for you. Get it done, Sheila. You hope you have the car figured out. It was the fob, right? I have one on my car. One time the battery died, and then one time it just didn't work. So I used the other one to take the car to the garage, and they did some kind of something where they pressed it so many times up against the little button you press. I don't know if it was 10 times or what, and then let it go and then did a couple more times and it kind of rebooted it or something because the battery was fine. It was just crazy. Something crazy with the fob, like I don't know if it forgot what it was supposed to do or what. But it's worked great ever since then. So I don't know. You love doing the New York Beauty? And you gave up. Yeah, see, I can't wait to start sewing. So cutting a whole quilt to me is, I don't know, it's just not my thing. Retrain the fob. That's a good way to put it, right? Yeah, it's some kind of press it so many times. I don't know. So I've had that problem too. And when the battery dies. But my car, I'll tell you, my car's old. My car's gosh, 16? So it's almost 10 years old. Um, It'll tell you on the dash, low battery in the fob or whatever. Your car's 20 years old. Yeah, that's okay. I'm not missing those car payments. I will run it till it don't run no more. Or cost me so much money, I might as well buy another one. I'm enjoying no car payments. It's great. So, I have a lot for today. Of course, I was only on here a day ago, so she just needs breaks. And you're waiting for the money tree to go taller. Yeah. Your car is 25 years old. Isn't that great? Because you don't hear of that very often, right? 20, 25-year-old cars, unless, you see a lot of cars from the 80s still running. Or are they those Civics? Hi, Patty. How are you? Are you knee deep in stockings? Um, yeah, so I don't know. I'm very happy that I don't have a car payment though. Very happy about that. So I could sew a few half square triangles. I gotta cut borders and knee deep in stuff. Knee deep in stuff. All right. I don't blame her for not selling it because those Civics run forever. Notice that, when you're out driving around. Oh, there's an old Civic. They do. They run forever. Must have been a good built car back in the day. 2000, 2003. That's awesome. That's cool. Yeah, get your money out of it. That's what I say. So I guess I'll sew a couple of half square triangles. I won't be on long today because I don't have much. I already shared everything I got. So it was fun to pull these fabrics, though. And I think a navy blue and cream and white quilt. They're kind of classic, right? So what will you work on today? Well, later I'm going to do borders. But I have to cut them, and I wasn't feeling it this morning when I woke up, so I'll do that later. You have a 2003 Tundra. Oh, I bet they want to buy it, Judy. My car's 15. Yep, Katie, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Hi, Kim. Good morning. Yep. So I guess I'll sew a few and we'll go from there. I don't know. I don't need you guys to watch me cut borders. That's for sure. So last night we were unsure what to have for dinner, and we did that chicken barbecue over the weekend. And then we had chicken in our freezer, like chicken halves. They were big too. So we threw those on the fire after we did the wedding reception we did. And the thing of that is the barbecue was kind of losing heat. So we took campfire wood, threw it in there. It worked. And so we did, I don't know, maybe 15 halves of chicken with fireman sauce, the fireman sauce recipe, which is Cornell, the Cornell recipe. You can look that up on the internet if you want. And we barbecued that. And so last night we didn't much feel like cooking, but cut up some squash and zucchini and summer squash, and zucchini. Layered that in the bottom of a baking dish, and then threw some butter on there too, salt and pepper, and then threw the leftover chicken on top and put it in the oven on 350 for maybe a half an hour, 45 minutes. And that's what we had for dinner. Tonight it's the same. I don't know what I'm going to have tonight. I haven't figured that out yet. So that's what we had last night. It was really good too. First time I've had summer squash and zucchini this year. I love it. Just put it in a what are they, like tinfoil pan things? Put some butter on it, little garlic, little salt and pepper, cover it up, put it on the grill. Oh, delicious. If I had my way, I wouldn't eat meat at all, but that's just me. So what's everyone else's plans for today?
Just called me and said she's coming over right now.
What?
Mom said she's coming over right now.
Okay. Anyone else have some quilting plans for today? Sewing plans? I'll probably end up doing these borders, cutting the borders after I get off here. and at least getting borders on one of those quilts. Oh yeah, sewing on Discord at 3. I might go watch. I'll go watch and root you on. Doing bags, right, Mona? I do. I forget too, Terry. I need a reminder. That's one thing I haven't done much of is bags. I don't even know why. No real reason or anything. Bags or whatever. Yeah. Okay, 3 o'clock. Is that 3 o'clock Eastern, Mona? Right? Pretty sure Mona's Eastern time zone. I'll have to remember. Can I get these apart? I swear I'm starting to get arthritis or something. Which is not good. They're very achy sometimes. My hands. Oh, it's joy. All this joy stuff that you get when you get older. Fun. So, your wife and son keep stealing your totes. That's funny, Jim. Not funny for you. I shouldn't be laughing. Thievery, right? At least it's a good cause, yeah. You have a small standing hoop frame, but you haven't used it yet. Interesting. You have to let us know about that, Mona. Kim's working on hand quilting. Oh, she's got her frame out. Yeah. That's wonderful. Gladys is going to be live at 4. They do have those lap frames, though. Those lap hoops. I think that might be because they have the ones that are stand, and then they have the ones that you can put in your lap. Thought about that in the winter, of course. Not, I couldn't do it in the summer. Too hot. Too hot. Yep, it's way too hot for that business right now. I agree, Mona and Kim. That's a winter thing. Late fall. Got up to 100 yesterday. Woo, Gladys. Whew. I can't believe my sister traded our weather for that weather. She moved down there. And because the winters here, she didn't like the snow, driving to work, blah, blah, blah. And ironically, the year she moved down there was the last year that we had a really bad winter. Winters aren't up here, and Jim can attest, I think Terry can attest, are not like they used to be. It's kind of, 'cause, you know, 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 'cause, you it's we don't get as much snow. It's just nowhere near what it used to be. I think she moved down there probably 5 years ago now, and the winters haven't been bad at all. Get a couple snowstorms, but like snowstorms to me are nothing compared to like hurricanes and tornadoes and all of that. They're coming. So you get your bread and your milk and make sure you have everything and you're good to go. Um I don't hate winter, but it's not my favorite. Got up to 95 where Kim is. The heat index of 104. Wow. Wow. Mid 70s this weekend. Woo, that's quite a jump. I think it'd be freezing. I think I would be cold. Bye, Deb. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping in. I'd rather have snow than rain. Hard to shovel mud. Well, that is the bad part about the rain. But we need it so bad, Jim. We're in drought conditions here. I almost think. I know my lawn thinks that. My lawn is kind of brown. So I just sold like 10 of these. Still have well over 1,000 to do. They're so cute. Yeah, we need the rain. Bad. Bad. I was driving yesterday. Oh, we went to get the squash because I didn't do a garden this year. So we went to get the zucchini and the summer squash, and $10 a dozen for corn. Wow. We did stop and get 6 ears. So we had it last night with our chicken and our squash little deal because we bought 6 ears. So there's only, just 3 of us here because Addison's at camp. And so we had corn on the cob last night. That's the first time I've had it this year. It was good. Ours is 6 for 14. Really? Oh, wow. And I thought $10 a dozen was a lot. I guess not. I guess not. Had it cheaper. I always buy it at the same place. Yep. I agree. I have a few places I like to buy it. The Mennonites usually around here is where I usually get it from. Used a big quilt for hand quilting 10 years ago. Quilting a queen size. Wow. No, $6 for 14 years. That's a heck of a deal. That's a heck of a deal. The corn in the stores didn't look good yesterday. Yeah, I never buy it in the grocery store ever. I go visit my Mennonite corn stands and vegetable stands. Always. Always. Definitely. They sold 5 acres in 2 days. Wow. waiting for the next batch. 5 acres in 2 days. Well, that's a heck of a price. Is that the average price in your area, Mona, for corn, or was that super cheap, good deal kind of thing? Because it is not that cheap here at all. It's expensive. Here goes. Yes, it is. Oh, okay. One steer locally raised. Organically grown. It's been great in the past. Huh. Yeah, here I just don't. I'd rather support the Mennonites and the Amish. Plus, I like to drive out there, just, drive around, look at the sights. Yeah. Well, Susan, probably because this, here anyway, this growing season has been, yeah. I mean, they probably couldn't get crops in until May or June. Some places grow under plastic, but excuse me, and irrigation, they have irrigation, blah, blah, blah. But we started out with the weirdest spring and usually have corn by the 4th of July. Well, we didn't get it until, 2 weeks into August, locally grown. So, I don't see much you pick around here. You pick your own. It's mostly, just thrown on the table and get what you get. So, anyway. Well, I think I'm going to wrap this up because I don't have much more to do without cutting borders. I don't want you guys to have to sit through that. Plus, I have to think and measure my quilts too. So, anyway, a short live is better than no live, right? That's what we're going to go with. Your coffee is ready and it smells wonderful. Oh, Kim, nothing like the first smell of coffee a day and that first sip. I agree. It is wonderful. So anyway, I don't have much else. So I'm gonna end it rather than ramble. I showed you what I got done and showed you what I was gonna do, and now I have nothing. Odd to have a chill in the air. You're right. It is rambling. Thanks, Jerry. So anyway, I'm gonna end it here. Maybe I'll do a video this week of something. Pull out my scarecrow quilt and see where I am on him. That'll be interesting. Yes, everyone have a great day. Thanks for stopping by and sitting with me for 45 minutes or so. I'll see you around on the YouTube, okay? And in Discord. Maybe I'll jump in and Mona can teach me something today. How to do a bag or whatever she's working on. All right. Y'all have a great day. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.